Hello everyone and welcome back to a series of games casted to you by SchickySC StarCraft. Please check out and subscribe to my channel at youtube.com/SchickySC. This series once again is brought to you by starcraftworld.it, formerly known as glhf.it. Check out their website and YouTube channels as listed in the description and first video. And once again, this series is actually organized and run by Morrow, and it'll be the first of many. A bunch of friendly games with some top players, testing out maps created by himself. And we've got some friendly banter going on between our two players. And once again, we've got the blue Terran spawning at the top left-hand corner, Strelok, and his opponent will be Saber Rider, which is actually Haypro. On the American server, I believe, and he's spawning once again as the yellow Zerg in the top right corner. So same positions again. We'll have to see what happens in the first game. Just go ahead and check it out. But we did see Strelok Haypro take the first game. He was able to fend off Strelok's advancements with his Hydras and Zergling army. So yeah, this map once again is Argutaris, and it is a 4-player map designed for 1 vs 1 games, and it'll lead once again more towards macro-orientated games, as most 4-player maps do. Of course, more macro being if the matchup is cross-spawn. But as it's not going to be, we'll have to wait and see if there will be a cross-spawn in the future. So Strelok also getting a somewhat similar opening to his last game. Looks like he's doing his wall off a little bit differently this time. I believe he did have room for an add-on last time, and his supply depot was here. So a little bit different. And if we look at the scouting pattern for Haypro, he's going to be heading off with a drone to the bottom right-hand corner, not finding his opponent. Meanwhile, Strelok has actually found Haypro back in the same position that he was before, and he does now see that Saber Rider is once again taking a fast expansion. Looks to be around 14 pool, 15 hatch. Wow, spawning pool's already done, so it may even have been a 13 pool or some crazy stuff. And I believe, yeah, Haypro's now found this supply depot, and he's going to go ahead and back off his Overlord and wait for the drone to come in. The drone does come in, but it's a little bit too late as the tech lab is now done, and that tech lab is actually researching nitro packs for the Reapers. So he is going to be going for a Reaper build, or a Reaper harassment build at the first little... I guess you'd call it first phase of the game. So yeah, we've got the hatchery is almost finished. Not going to be enough time to put down a bunker as the Zerglings are already out and taking out these destructible rocks once again. As I pointed out in the first game, these destructible rocks do guard a few high yield mineral patches, and it looks like this Reaper is going to be able to take out these Zerglings very fast. Queen in out of position, and now a bunker coming up at the bottom of, the top of the ramp. And it looks like the Reaper's only taken 2 hits. Wants to stay off that creep because if he's on the creep, the Zerglings will have the speed boost and will be able to surround the Reapers. But if they're off creep, they will not be able to. That SCV is still alive, not quite taken out. The bunker is up. The Reaper looks like he's trying to get into it, and he does. But with 2 queens here, I don't really know how much damage this Reaper is going to do, especially now with 4 Zerglings joining the fight and 2... no, these 2 drones are actually just... I don't know where they're going. Maybe a bad rally point, maybe not. Oh, he looks like he pulled off the drones as there was 1 Reaper already in his base as well, taking out drones. But the... Wow, did that... I'm going to back up a second. Yes, it does get blown up. It did not get salvaged, so that Reaper is now dead, I believe. Yes, he is dead. There's still 2 now fresh Reapers in the base, and they're not going to be able to do enough damage as these queens fend them off very well. Speed is not well, it is started now, but the Reapers aren't going to be able to do too much now that there is 2 queens, although, wow, looking at the income tab, we've only... Oh, did he migrate? Oh, sorry, he transferred some of his drones. I thought he took out a lot of them, but he just retransferred some of them back over. These destructible rocks did not get taken out, and the queens are now starting to spew larvae some more. Strelok is now has his command center finished, and it is about to land. The destructible rocks are starting to get taken out as well by these Marines. Looks like the Reapers are going in for more harassment. Looks like they can stick up on top of this cliff and just shoot down, but well, that's weird. Is that 2 levels? I think it is even. Yeah, that is 2 levels, so that's kind of interesting. So they could jump down on this and harass any workers here, or they could stick up here as well. So the Reapers are now dead, and the Harvester count is now a little more stabilized, especially for Haypro. He is now ahead by, well, he was ahead. Now what's he building? Production. Starting up another extractor to get some more gas, and then he's also going to tier 2, so we'll have to wait and see what Haypro does choose to go to. Metabolic boost is done for these Zerglings, so they are able to traverse the map fairly quickly, and now getting a hold of this Xel'Naga watchtower as well, to make sure nothing else goes on behind his back that he doesn't know about, and just to keep more sight of the map, of course. Zerglings do get in, and they are able to take out quite a few of these straggling Marines. There's only 2 in the bunker, and there's a few Zerglings trying to take that out. But a lot of SCVs are getting taken out. This supply depot was down, so the Zerglings did get to stream right in and halt the mineral gathering of Strelok for a little bit. So just working off 3 barracks now, 1 with a tech lab, researching Stimpaks just finished, and also researching Combat Shield, and continually pumping out straight Marines. So fairly interesting now. We'll have to see what he transitions into, as of course we all know that you can't just stick with tier 1 units for the whole game.